Sziasztok, hi everyone, I'm Sándor, welcome to another Hungarian lesson. I'm pretty sure all of you know that nem means no, and igen means yes in Hungarian. But what happens if you make a compound word and say Nemigen? Let's find out. Nemigen is actually in frequent use in everyday speech. It basically means not really. There are other ways to say this. You can also say nem igazán or nem nagyon. These three are basically interchangeable. That's pretty much it. Let's see some examples. Let's say your mom asks, van még tejünk? Van még tejünk? Do we still have milk? You open up the fridge and there's barely any milk left. You can say, nemigen. Nemigen. Not really. And yes, you can also say nem igazán or nem nagyon. But nemigen is much shorter. Or let's say a friend of yours asks, szoktál még horgászni? Szoktál még horgászni? Do you still fish? If you rarely go fishing nowadays, then you can say nemigen. Nemigen. Not really. Allow me not to talk about the verb szokni now, that's a whole other kind of worms, but usually we use it to ask about things that people do habitually, or to state things we do habitually. Let's say you have a job and it requires you to go to London quite frequently, but recently things have changed and you don't really need to go to London anymore. So your friend asks, szoktál még Londonba járni? Szoktál még Londonba járni? Do you still go to London? Nemigen. Nemigen. Not really. The infinitive járni is interesting because it can mean to walk or to go, among other things. Usually we use it when someone goes to a certain place a lot, but it doesn't have to be very frequent either, it depends on the situation. Let's say that as a Hungarian you've been to New York 3 times, we could also ask this, because you have a tendency to go to New York. Or let's say you're shopping and you have a specific item on your mind. You find it, but the price is ridiculously high. You can say, ez nemigen éri meg. Ez nemigen éri meg. This isn't really worth it. And keep in mind you can still say nem nagyon or nem igazán. Sometimes nemigen can also mean barely or rarely. Let's say you have a friend who you used to bump into quite often, but not anymore. And then you see him again, and he says, nemigen látlak mostanában. Nemigen látlak mostanában. This can be translated in a couple of ways. It can mean that I don't really see you nowadays, but it can also mean that I barely see you nowadays, or I rarely see you nowadays. Or let's say your mom takes you to a clothing store to buy you some t-shirts. The clerk brings out the first one and your mom asks, tetszik? Tetszik? Do you like it? Nemigen. Not really. Miért? Why? Mert egy elefánt szarik rajta. Mert egy elefánt szarik rajta. Because an elephant is taking a shit on it. Valid point, I think. Or God forbid, but let's say you're married and you're about to have a divorce. You go in the house with your partner, and when you're talking about the divorce with your parents, your mom asks, és mi lesz a házzal? És mi lesz a házzal? And what's gonna happen to the house? Nemigen beszéltünk róla. Nemigen beszéltünk róla. We haven't really talked about it. Or let's say someone asks, miért nem akarsz űrhajós lenni? Miért nem akarsz űrhajós lenni? Why don't you want to become an astronaut? Nemigen látom értelmét. Nemigen látom értelmét. I don't really see the point. Miért? Why? Mert 77 éves vagyok. Mert 77 éves vagyok. Because I'm 77 years old. Well, you know, people say it's never too late, but Or let's say your partner asks, szeretsz? Szeretsz? Do you love me? Nemigen. Miért? Mert megcsikiztél. Mert megcsikiztél. Because you tickled me. I think this relationship is salvageable. And again, you can pretty much say nem igazán or nem nagyon in all of these situations. We use all three, it's just how we feel at the moment. So the decision is in your hands. Thank you for studying with me today. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like and subscribe. And if you feel like supporting the channel even more, my PayPal information is in the description. See you in the next lesson. Sziasztok, viszontlátásra!